What's up, YouTube? It's the M to the R to the L to the O to the W key, telling you what's lit and what's quiet in the world of cinema. By no means am I a movie reviewer. You can go watch Chris Stockman or the Angry Reviewer, but I did see a movie recently. Can you guess which one? Black Panther was lit. It inspired me in so many ways that I want to make a video about it. I finally get it. Like, what escapism to be able to, see a movie like that, and just the social message, seeing Africa presented in such a positive way, and so many strong, empowered female characters lit. Now, I really want to say a big thank you to Waris. Her Twitter is Diasporic Blues. Shout out to Djibouti. Shout out to Somalia. Her Pan-African posts really helped me make this video. And the way she pointed out some of the different African cultures, Pan-African cultures that were referenced throughout the movie, I really want to give it to you. This information in an informal way. So let's call this series Information Informal. I'm giving you information in an informal way. Now, I really hope this movie can be a gateway to, other movies that, carry similar themes, and I hope the market can also support more movies coming from African origins or with pro-African subject matter. Big thank you to the months of hard work and research by costume designer Ruth Carter and production designer Hannah Beechler. You could really see how much work was put in. Now, I first want to talk about the masks. Now, the Dogon people of Mali, which is in West Africa, incredible masks. The Igbo masks that Eric Killmonger wears, how masculine and intense the mask was, amazing. The Igbo masks usually have very bright white chalk, and they're from Nigeria, but incredible detail in that mask. Moving on to some of the clothing. So the Agbada worn by Forrest Whitaker. The Agbada is worn in parts of West and North Africa. Him dressed as a shaman in those robes, captured at such a high level. Thank you so much to Ryan Coogler for presenting it in such an authentic and really wow. Like, I was ready to start crying in that cinema. Moving on to T'Challa's Kente scarf. In the language of Akan, it is called a New Tom. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And that is from Ghana. Okay? Massive influence by the Turkana. The Turkana people are from Kenya. And Kenya was referenced, or Kenyan cultures. Some of the cultures in Kenya were referenced quite a bit in this movie. The Tuareg scarf, worn in parts of North and West Africa, in a similar way to a kafia or a shemach or a turban. The Tuareg scarf looked amazing. The Ndebele neck rings, the gold neck rings, and the Ndebele blankets. The neck rings can be used as a symbol of beauty, wealth, or social class, and just seeing it on with the costumes, incredible. Also, the Zulu headdress worn by the Queen looked amazing. Moving on to the natural hair in the movie, and that natural hair, incredible. I loved the social messages in this movie, and I'm going to talk a bit more about those towards the end. Now, the hair was inspired by the work of Nigerian photographer J.D. Okai, or Jekere, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Incredible work, and I would really like to check out, more of his photography. The Himba people of Namibia, their hairstyle and the red tones were also referenced in the movie, and they put a red ochre paste in their hair and those shapes. Amazing to see that in the movie. Shout out to Namibia. The Maasai people of East Africa, found in parts of Kenya and Tanzania. Yes, the red robes, the spears, the look with the head. Yes, they looked so iconic. You're seeing that in the movie, and just seeing them jump, the way they can leap into the air, incredible. They mentioned that there was a mountain of vibranium. I'm not sure if that was reference to Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania or Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. The language in Black Panther is isiXhosa. Now, isiXhosa is part of the family of Nguni languages. So Shona, Ndebele, Zulu are in a similar family. To hear them say Pambili, wow, I never thought in a Marvel movie I would hear an African language being spoken in that way. It was wow. And just Wakanda in general, like it really put me like in a wonderland to imagine they were still relevantly African, but they had technology. And it really, like, I thought when they said it was high tech, they'd be dressed in like tinfoil suits and it'll be all future, Odyssey 2001. Not at all. They were African and amazing. It full on. Some of the music in the movie, Wololo, by Babes Wodumu and Mampincha. Yes. Just when I heard that house music playing when Shuri and Chala are doing like that sort of James Bond scene with like Q. Yes. And an amazing female character, by the way. I believe there was also some Senegalese music and some music from Salif Keita. I heard something quite similar to him. Salif Keita is from Mali. Daniel Kaluuya from Uganda was wearing his character was wearing a Basutu blanket, and the Sutu people are found in parts of Lesotho. Beautiful blankets. The Mursi and the Surma tribes from Ethiopia were referenced in two different ways. So the bumps and scars on Eric Killmonger's character, and also in the lip plates and the ear plugs. There's also a similar one in Zulu. The Inklaka are also a part of ear plugs. Lupita Nyong'o's scene with the enslaved girls and the child soldier was reference to the Hausa people in Nigeria, and Lupita Nyong'o also has some interesting Asian influences. So she studied judo, jiu-jitsu, sila, and Filipino martial arts, and she actually spoke Korean. Wow, in her scene in Busan. So full on, so much culture in there as well. The set design, there was a massive reference to the Great Rift Valley in Kenya. I believe also the Murafa Canyon in Kenya as well may have been referenced. On the internet, it mentioned the Great Rift Valley in Kenya is over 2 million years old. And I really need to see that and take a picture of it. The Warrior Falls, I believe, was a reference from Mosi Oatunya. Now, Mosi Oatunya, I was lucky to see it in real life, and it is even more surreal in real life than it is in the movie, and I really hope you get to see it. Mosi Oatunya means the smoke that thunders, because the water hits the ground so hard, it puts almost like a water vapor everywhere, and you can actually feel the water meters, I'd say 500 meters away from it. You can actually feel the water in the air. It's hitting it with such impact. So incredible. The African savanna with the panthers, I believe that was referenced to either in Kenya or in Tanzania. Could be either. Towards the end of the movie, Chala's speech, I believe, was he used a lot of mannerisms from, I believe he was channeling Nelson Mandela. Tata Mandela. Possibly. Just my observation. Okay. The actors were also from different parts of Africa, so very Pan-African cast. Lupita Nyong'o is from Kenya. Florence Kasumba is from Uganda, and Danai Gurira is from Zimbabwe. John Kani from South Africa. Now, if Wakanda was a country in Africa, possibly it could be Congo, Africa's most resource-rich country. If there was anywhere vibranium could exist, probably in the Congo. Moving on, like the heart-shaped herb that they were actually drinking to get the Black Panther powers, I'm not sure if that was reference to scissor or cough syrup, possibly. Lean, like, yeah, don't drink lean, don't drink scissor. YouTube hustlers, we don't drink scissor, and then it makes you sleepy, and then you'll come back with mad dope rhymes after they unbury you. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad Eric Killmonger stopped that. We don't need to drink scissor. And perhaps that linked into a social message of elitism. No elites, let's all just be equals, let's all have the same thing. The line by Killmonger saying, "Get me out of these chains."
Up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message.
Powerful social message between the different parts of Pan-Africa. A massive reference in just the character of the Black Panther. The Black Panther Party, or the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, was actually started by Huey Newton and Bob Seale in Oakland, California. Eric Killmonger's character is from Oakland, California. And the point of the actual party was to patrol African American neighborhoods to protect residents from police brutality. The Black Panther flies around protecting people around the world. So incredible reference to the Black Panther Party. And Eric Killmonger's father actually getting killed, and him resorting to the person he became, the villain he became. Massive reference to the Black Panther Party being killed and the birth of the Bloods and the Crips gang. So massive reference. Massive shout out to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby for creating this character in 1973, 7 years after the creation of the Black Panther Party in 1966. So no internet, and the social climate at that time for them to make a series like this, which is now in 2018, is so relevant. So I think I'll keep it over there. I'm very inspired by this movie. The Sakai is turned on to full. I'm a sign out there, Mr Lowkey. That look of determination, it's all in the eyes. Filming a video while making a video, you know what it's about. Peace.